مرحبا بكم يا أصدقاء في درس جديد. This tutorial deals with an aspect of Arabic morphology that targets the nouns. Nouns in Arabic can be divided into categories based on many considerations such as gender, plurality, grammatical inflection, and more. Similarly, we can divide nouns based on derivation. First category, static nouns, أسماء جامدة. أسماء جامدة or أو أسماء ثابتة. So the nouns that are not derived from anything and nothing is derived from them. For example, elephant, فيل, اسم جامد أو اسم ثابت. Horse, فرس. Second category, gerund, masdar. The nouns that are not derived from anything, but other words are derived from them. So masdar is the source of a verb. Actually, there is no exact equivalent for it in English. We refer to it as a verbal noun. For example, reading in Arabic, قراءة. This is a verbal noun, قراءة. Third category, derived nouns, أسماء مشتقة. أسماء مشتقة. Those are derived from a verbal noun, and many words in Arabic are descended from verbal roots. Understanding the pattern can expand your vocabulary. For example, قراءة, we have قرأ, to read or he read, قارئ, reader. There are 7 types of derived nouns. First type, اسم الفاعل, active participle. Is that noun derived from masdar, a verbal noun, and it is the doer. Can be used in any grammatical positioning in a sentence, and its function is at the word level, not the sentence level. For example, we say, Ali thanked his helper. Ali thanked his helper. Helper is a doer, but it's not doing the action of the verb. Ali is doing the thanking action. Okay? We have another example that I will come up with later a little bit. Or let's do it right now. استجبت الرجل العالم وعالما آخر. I interrogated the knowledgeable man as well as another scientist. So here we have this active participle as an adjective here, and the second one is a noun. So It may act as an adjective as well as a noun. I interrogated, استجبت, the knowledgeable man, الرجل العالم, and another scientist or scholar, عالم. So these nouns can be used, like I said, as adjectives and as nouns. And to form the active participle, you have to check the number of letters in the word. For example, فتح, فتح, it's to open. It's made up of 3 letters. فتح. So to form active participle, we add just the long vowel after the first radical, and kasra in the second radical. فاتح, one who opens or opener. لعب, to play. لاعب, it means the one who plays or player. جلس, to sit. جالس, it means the one who sits or a sitter. So with 3 letters, the active participle would follow the pattern فاعل. فاعل, فاعل. That's why it's called اسم الفاعل anyway. The second verbs that have vowels in them have special cases for marking the active participle. For example, نام, to sleep. Here we have the long vowel in between. نائم, so we add a hamza sitting on a ya with kasra. Of course, ya without dots. نائم, and it comes before the last radical. So نائم, asleep. قال, to say, to tell. قائل, again, the same pattern. Teller. Here, another kind of verbs that begin with hamza have their active participle starting with the elongated alif. Elongated alif, as I explained in one of the previous lessons, when you have hamza with fatha and long vowel alif, it turns to alif madda, the elongated alif. So akala, to eat, and the active participle of it is akil. Here we have the alif madda and kasra in the second radical. Akil, it means eater. So akala, to eat, akil, eater. Here we have other examples. Qara'a, qara'a. We have hamza as a last consonant. So we add the long vowel after the first radical to follow this pattern, fa'il. But because we have kasra in the second second last consonant, so the hamza will have to sit on the ya. So we have qari. Qari, it means reader. Radiya, we have ya with fatha as a last consonant. So when we form the active participle, we add, of course, the long vowel alif after the first radical, and we get rid of the ya. We keep just the da. So we have radin, radin, content. Radiya, to approve. Ahassa, here we have 4 letters because of the shadda, sa equals sin with sukun plus sin with fatha. So we have hamza, ha, sa. So we have, when you have such a pattern of a word, أحس. أحس, it means to perceive. So to form the active participle, we prefix it with mim and damma. محس. So you get rid of the hamza and you keep the ha and sin. محس. محس, it means sensed. Here again, تبادل, to exchange, we have 4 letters. So what do? We prefix it with mim. متبادل, are altered. So you will just try to match the new words that you will be learning with these to form the active participle. Don't be discouraged. Okay? So, second one, it's اسم المبالغة, hyperbolic participle. Is that noun derived from a gerund, which is used to designate upon the one who enacts the meaning expressed by the root letters to a very high degree or to a very large extent. These nouns may also function as adjectives, indicating that something is done very well, or as a profession. So it can be used as both an adjective and a noun. So you may use the list of these patterns to form the hyperbolic participle. فاعلة, for example, فاعل, not فاعلة, sorry, فاعل. ملك, ملك is a king. فعول, كسول. It can be even feminine. كسول, كسولة, you add that ta of femininity. كسول, it means sluggish or lazy. فعيل, طبيب, this is a profession, doctor. Or فعيلة, طبيبة, feminine. It can be even plural, masculine, feminine, definite, indefinite. فعال, طباخ, chef. فعال, فعول, فعيل, فيعول, مفعال, مفعيل, for example, مسكين, very miserable. فعالة, رحالة, رحالة, it means globe trotter. So you may use this list of patterns to construct the participle. However, it is unpredictable which one of these patterns will be used, or if the root letters have an associated hyperbolic participle at all. Sorry for that, a lot of irregularities in Arabic language. Sorry. So, the third one, اسمه المفعول, passive participle. Act as an adjective and must agree with the noun it is describing. It may express a current state of being, for example, known. Known, it means معلوم. معلوم. Known. Or understood. مفهوم. Sometimes we say understood. مفهوم. مفهوم. Or it may express the result of an action that has already been performed. For example, let's say written. Written, it means مكتوب, something written. Or مطبوخ. مطبوخ, it means cooked. Or even we can say مطهو. مطبوخ and مطهو have the same meaning. مطهون. مطهو مطبوخ, it means cooked. So you can follow these patterns to form the passive participle. So we have مفعول, like we said مطبوخ. مفعول, here for example, محبوب, مفعول. The root of this word is ha, ba, ba. Habba, habba, it means to love. We have shadda, we have two same consonants. That's why we didn't use the lam. We said maf'ur because we have the same repeated radical. Mahbub, it means loved. Mashwi, maf'i, mashwi, it means grilled. Mufa'al, mukassar, it means smashed. Okay, the next one, it's الصفة المشبهة, resembling participle. Is that noun derived from a gerund, again verbal noun, which indicates on the root meaning being an attribute. And this attribute is usually perpetual and intrinsic, for example. And we have this simple pattern, فعيل, فعيل. جريح, جريح, it means hurt. عريس, عريس, it means groom. سجين, سجين, it means prisoner. اسم الآلة, utilitarian noun. Is the thing used to enact the base meaning. For example, مسطرة, مسطرة. Following the pattern, مفعلة, مفتاح, مفتاح, key. مفتاح, مفعل. That's simple. اسم الظرف, اسم الظرف, the locative noun, is the time when or the place where the base meaning is enacted. For example, مفعل, مفعل, مغرب, the time of sunset. مفعلة, مفعلة, مدرسة, school. معركة, it's the battlefield. مفعلة, معركة, مدرسة. And the last one is اسم التفضيل, the comparative and superlative, relative noun. The one who enacts the base meaning the most. So there is only one word which is used to indicate on the root meaning being carried out to both a greater extent as well as the greatest extent. So أفعل for the masculine, أصغر, smaller or smallest, أكبر, bigger or biggest, larger or largest. This is the feminine of أفعل. فعلى with broken alif in the end. صغرى, smaller, smallest. كبرى, bigger, biggest. So masculine, feminine. And I think it's enough for today. إلى اللقاء يا أصدقاء.